Ah, pirates. Voyagers of the Storm. Manifesting itself as an intriguing but rather basic skill, it is possessed by the pirates of the Grand Order. Except Anne and Mary. Sorry. Voyager of the Storm is a rather basic skill possessed by many pirates, often as their first. It increases both the NP strength and the attack of all party members for one turn, with a fairly small difference between rank B, for that of the Rider of the Resistance, to rank A+, possessed by both Francis Drake and Bartholomew Roberts. But I believe the skill should be upgraded. Much like Charisma, it is a skill that once had a very solid purpose, and while it certainly hasn't fallen off to the extent of Charisma, there are ways we can improve it. And in fact, FGO itself tells us how. At this point, I need to put in a minor spoiler warning for a future FGO servant, so if you don't want to know about any upcoming FGO servants or their kits, look away now. We all still here? Later this year, as part of Lost Belt 4.5, FGO will release Nemo as a 5-star rider, and much like previous sailors, he too possesses Voyager of the Storm, though intriguingly at rank C++, lower than any servant to date. And yet the skill is arguably better in certain circumstances. While it still increases NP damage and attack, only by 12%, quite a bit lower than the rest, it introduces a third feature, increasing the party's attack on waterside or void space battlefields for not 1 turn, but 3, of a value by up to 20%. I believe this should be applied, in part, to Francis Drake, Blackbeard, Bartholomew Roberts, and the Rider of the Resistance. However, with a twist. While Nemo has a natural reason for helping out on void space, the others do not, so their attack buffs should only apply waterside. I mean, they're pirates, it's a perfect location for them to fight. Of course, as they all possess Voyager of the Storm at a substantially higher rank than Nemo, their attack buff should be higher, but not necessarily by much. I would propose an increase of between 20% at C++ to 25% for both Drake and Roberts at rank A+, with A-ranked Blackbeard having it at 23.5%, while Rider of the Resistance, who only has it at rank B, perhaps offering a 21% bonus. While this would represent but a small upgrade, I feel it really would make Voyager of the Storm a far more well-rounded skill, and one that truly represents what it means to be a pirate. So what do you think? Are there any other skills you'd like me to take a look at? Leave it in the comments below. And also look out this weekend where I have an all-new video defending the Phantom of the Opera.